It's that Trump is a really bad candidate, and frankly, I think a really bad person.
Yeah, so whatever JD Vance that was a few years back, not when he completely changed his personality yet again, that JD Vance was right. Trump is a horrible person. Trump is a horrible candidate, and Trump does not appear to even have the stamina to make it to November. He is not looking good at all. As Vice President Kamala Harris is surging with energy, momentum, big crowds, organizing Zooms with hundreds of thousands of people, raising small dollar donations. What's Donald Trump doing? He's posting weird ageist memes like this, attacking President Biden, saying tales from the crypt. I mean, what are you even doing? Donald Trump calling into Fox in the morning. Did you see this where he said he's instructing his voters that he doesn't need their vote and they don't need to vote? He's like, we're just going to have our lawyers file the lawsuits. We don't need voters. Listen to what he says here. Play the clip.
We have lawyers at every poll booth. We have that's what in fact, my instruction, we don't need the votes. I have so many votes. I'm in Florida now, and I drove to another location yesterday, and every house has a Trump Vance sign on it. Every single house. There's not a house that we passed that doesn't. We have the votes. What we have to
drive
do,
by Charlie Crist's house then.
I know.
Just saying.
Charlie, I think Charlie probably has one up too, if you want to know that.
He's a Republican.
But everybody has. It's amazing, the spirit. And I'll say this. We had two elections. The first election, we did great. The second election, we did much better than the first election. But this election has more spirit than I've ever seen ever before. And that's because they've seen how bad these people are at government.
And next up Saturday in Minnesota. And next up Saturday in Minnesota.
Remember this, they're destroying our country, Brian.
Right.
They are destroying our country.
Mr. President, thank you so much for your time today. We'll be following that rally.
We told your communications team you would be out by 8 o'clock, and we went 90 seconds over. It sounds like
the energy surrounding Vice President Kamala Harris is unprecedented. It is historical. She's calling out Donald Trump as well for Trump being afraid to debate her. Trump canceled all of the debates. The Trump camp says he's backing out of debates. He is scared. You have right now, I think it was yesterday, you had 150,000 participants in the White Women for Kamala organizing a Zoom call. Organizers say there's so many participants on that call that Zoom is having glitches. Here's what it looked like over here as well. The Zoom call, white women answering the call for Kamala Harris, saying this is the largest call in Zoom history. As our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, says, Trump's chicken. Trump said he was going to testify in Trump University, chickened out, said he would testify in the E. Jean Carroll case, chickened out, said he would testify in the New York fraud trial, chickened out, said he would testify in the New York criminal trial, chickened out, said he would debate Vice President Kamala Harris. He chickened out, chicken. And by the way, Chrissy Teigen said it best right here. Can we show you this clip? This was during congressional testimony where a witness was asked what Chrissy Teigen said on Twitter. Play this clip.
Would you like me to give the direct quote?
Yeah.
Please excuse my language. This is a direct quote, but Chrissy Teigen referred to Donald Trump as a pussy ass bitch.
Okay. Free speech. And
that's right, folks. And take out the lettuce right here. Lettuce v. JD Vance. Who's going to last longer? I think that Donald Trump's going to make some moves there as well. This, as new audio has been unearthed, more JD Vance audio has been unearthed. Here he calls for a federal response to block women in red states from traveling to another state to get an abortion. Play this clip.
Okay, look, here's the situation. Let's say Roe versus Wade is overruled. Ohio bans abortion, in 2022 or 2024. And then, every day George Soros sends a 747 to Columbus to load up disproportionately black women to get them to go have abortions in California. And of course, the left will celebrate this as a victory for diversity. That's kind of creepy.
Health justice is when we exterminate working class black people. Something like that could, I mean, that would be a really weird turn of events that could happen. Yes.
And it's like, if that happens, do you need some federal response to prevent it from happening? Because it's really creepy. And, I'm pretty sympathetic to that, actually.
So just take a look at Donald Trump and whether or not you think he has the stamina right now. Here's what Trump's doing. He's posting weird photos of himself on like golf carts. He thinks this makes him look tough. He's posting videos of himself like doing weird putts and missing putts. Here, play this clip.
Go, short.
Could happen.
Go. It didn't break that hard.
Could be.
Get in there. Get in. Get in. Oh, good speed, though. Break. Oh, it didn't break. That's all right.
Now compare that to the video we created here at the MeidasTouch Network of Vice President Kamala Harris saying, we ain't going back to that. Here, play the clip.
Donald Trump wants to take our country backward, but we are not going back. We are not going back.
Tear gas was used to remove peaceful protesters from Lafayette Park.
The president setting up this photo op for himself, dispersing peaceful protesters. He's holding up a Bible.
This is a mass grave being dug for coronavirus victims at New York City's Potter's Field.
They were peaceful people. These were great people. The love in the air, I've never seen anything like it.
A group on one side and you had a group on the other. Very fine people on both sides.
You can do anything. Grab them by the pussy.
I was able to terminate Roe v. Wade.
We are not going back.
And by the way, just take a look at the energy of the crowds that Vice President Kamala Harris is drawing. Play this clip. And now Donald Trump goes around on his stump speech and he whines about the crowd sizes by Vice President Kamala Harris. Here, play this clip.
She has a crowd of 1,000 people the other day. And the fake news, and they worked hard to get that crowd. We have crowds of 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 people. And the fake news said, oh, her crowd was amazing. It was amazing. You see it? The other day, she had maybe 1,000 people. I doubt it. They worked their asses off to get those people to go, and I wonder what they gave up. They said, oh, this is such a big crowd. She's got such momentum. I don't think she's going to have a lot of momentum after this speech because I'm telling you about her. Right? We're telling you the facts. I'm just giving you the facts. But they said it was such a big crowd, such a beautiful crowd. They never mention our crowds. Like this crowd. Look at this crowd.
And it's just been embarrassing day after embarrassing day for Donald Trump. Our team unearthed the following clip. The Patriot Takes account says, couch time is more fun. This is something that Donald Trump posted back in 2013, I suppose, foreshadowing JD Vance right here. When you go on Trump's social media platform, you got weird posts like this. Trump in the Bible prophecy. This stuff, this, folks, is weird. Here's Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota. Here's how he kind of describes Donald Trump's behavior. Play this clip.
These are weird people on the other side. They want to take books away. They want to be in your exam room. That's what it comes down to. And don't, get sugarcoating this. These are weird ideas. Listen to them speak. Listen to how they talk about things. Listen to how your previous guests were right. Like you said, they've told them that they shouldn't talk about race. They can't help it. It is built into their DNA because there is no plan. There's no healthcare plan. There's no healthcare plan. There's nothing to do on this. They want to take away our alliances and leave Russia to do whatever they want. Look, they are bad on foreign policy. They are bad on the environment. They certainly have no healthcare plan. And they keep talking about the middle class that, as I said, a robber baron real estate guy and a venture capitalist trying to tell us they understand who we are. They don't know who we are.
And here's the governor of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro. Here's what he has to say about just Donald Trump's behavior attacking the United States of America. Play the clip.
So Trump keeps bashing America in his speeches and his social media posts. What's your response?
I'm sick and tired of it.
And I got to tell you, he is ill-informed. I mean, consider this for a minute. We are producing more energy than ever before in this country, which gives us more freedom and more opportunity. Think about this. We have the fastest growing, strongest economy in the world, and we were kicking China's ass for the first time in generations. Think about this. This morning in America, more people went to work than ever before. This is the greatest country on earth. And Trump, you got to stop shit talking America. We got to start standing tall and being patriotic and showing how much we love this amazing nation. I am sick and tired of him down talking, shit talking this country. And instead, we got to stand up, stand tall, and be proud to be American.
Here, by the way, is what CNN said about JD Vance's lack of popularity. In fact, people who are from Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, and Wisconsin actually like JD Vance the least. And that's supposed to be his Appalachia crew. He's such a fraud and phony, this guy. Here, play this clip.
Does JD Vance help Trump in those states?
Not according to the favorable ratings. His favorable rating is below 30%. His unfavorable rating is up above 40%. That creates a net favorability rating of minus 16 points. He does worse in his home region at minus 16 points than he does in the average of all polls, which is a minus 5-point net favorability rating. So the people who know him best, the region that knows him best, they like him even less than America likes him. And of course, as you pointed out, again in that kind intro, is he is historically unpopular for a VP nominee coming out of his first convention as the VP nominee.
All right, so
by the way, I'm not sure if you saw this video circulating here. Here are dozens of MAGA cultists finding themselves stranded following the Trump rally in Charlotte, North Carolina, after their cars were towed from a nearby Dunkin' Donuts. Drivers were told they couldn't park there, and they ignored signs stating no parking for non-customers. Watch this, play it.
Across the hill, I said, our car's gone, and I saw all
Seeing the top Google searches right now, Vance couch, far more people are searching than even Trump assassination. Jennifer Aniston's hitting JD Vance with a statement for JD Vance calling women without children cat ladies and saying they're a threat to democracy. And Vice President Kamala Harris is calling Donald Trump out for not debating. Here, play this clip.
Previously agreed upon September 10th debate. He agreed to that previously. Now it appears he's backpedaling, but I'm ready. And I think the voters deserve to see the split screen that exists in this race on a debate stage. And so I'm ready. Let's go. Will you do it?
So, folks, this is just a very bizarre campaign from bizarre campaign by Trump. Don't even know what in the world he's doing. I'm not sure. Does he last until November? Is he going to get rid of JD Vance? Should Trump drop out of this race because he's looking very, very, very unwell right now? That's for sure. Well, in any event, we will keep you posted here on the MeidasTouch Network. We'll give you some more updates as we learn more. Thanks for watching.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.